Good morning. This is the fifth time. This is the fifth time that I trying to do this video. It is so fascinating to me how sometimes I can just pop that little button and just go talking and everything is great, and then sometimes it's just one false start after the next. So, happy Thursday. I'm the Moon Mama. How are you all doing today? I pray that the energy that is moving through our consciousnesses and the atmosphere and the environment that we're in is blessing you. Today is a Jupiter's day, and Jupiter is the planet that governs blessings and faith and our capacity to believe in ourselves and to experience enthusiasm and adventure, and to absolutely know that this earth plane experience is just an adventure. So, and that we're creating it all the time. That's the thing about it that's so fascinating to me. The more I study astrology and cosmology and the ancients, I'm realizing that we really are creating this stuff. And the reason that we're experiencing, in this country in particular, America, the reason we're experiencing so much depression and suicide rates and, kids being outside of themselves and all of the pain and turmoil is because we don't know we're creating it. And that's really interesting to me. We have no idea of how creative we are. And I just want to encourage you all to do the work to understand your own energy. Yesterday, if you see in my video from yesterday, I was at the beach and I just decided to go to the beach because I could feel a lot of tension in the air. And tension is normal when you have new and full moons. There's a lot of energy in the air. And so I went to the beach, and when I got to the beach, I realized I had forgotten my body board. The other day I made a commitment to myself. I was like, I'm going to take this surfing thing seriously. I've been taking my son surfing since he was 3 years old. He's 13 now. And I've tried it before, but it really is challenging. Like, it really is fucking hard, as you can imagine. But it requires a lot of core work. And when I was doing it, I was like, I just don't have the commitment to this level of core experience. So I stopped and just started boogie boarding. But the other day I was like, I'm going to go back to surfing, and decided to go to the beach yesterday, and got there, realized I forgot my bodysuit. Not my bodysuit, my body board, had my suit on, and just decided to go into the water and play. And came out of the water, and I told you guys the story. There's the woman there, her name is Destiny, and she was flying a kite, and we just had this really sweet exchange. And then the part I didn't tell you guys because it hadn't happened yet when I made the video yesterday, this young man approaches me and he's like, hi, I'm curious if you would like to have a surf lesson today. I have an organization called Color in the Water, or Color of the Water, and his name was David, and he gave me a free surf lesson and said that he's doing surf lessons 3 days a week and that I can come and join. And that's what I'm wanting you to understand. This is the power of Jupiter, right? This is a Jupiter day on Thursday. That you can think something and it comes into fruition instantaneously. I did not look for this gentleman. I did not pay him 1 red cent. I had an inclination to go to the beach yesterday. When I got there, I realized that I had left my wallet at home and I couldn't pay for parking. So then I had to go to another place where I could find parking easily on the street. So I had to drive a couple of miles down. I did that. So I went to another aspect of another part of the beach that I don't generally go to. And here it is. This man is here and he gives me a free surf lesson. We exchange information, and now I'm going to be taking surf lessons with him. But it was because I have done the work, like we're all doing, to clear out our consciousness. This system that we're in has us constantly in scarcity, fear, not enough, competition, and all of those thoughts, all of that. If you're waking up, what am I going to do? What's going to happen today? Who's he going to be at work? And did he say this? And did I say something wrong? All of those are frequencies you're sending out. And those frequencies block your capacity to draw in what it is you really desire. So you have lifetimes of those blockages because of the energy and the conditioning that we've had, and because of where our ancestors come from. So they pass down a frequency of fear and trepidation and terror. And so it is your job to renew and restore yourself. And Jupiter has been retrograde in Capricorn, and that means creating new structures within yourself around faith. Like, how does your faith work? You have to see the evidence of it. If you don't see the evidence of faith, then it's not serving you. Your trust. How do you trust the universe, cause and effect? I set an intention just a few days ago that I am committed to surfing and I want to surf. And I go to the beach without any money, without a board, and somebody shows up with a board, offers me a surf lesson, and then extends surf lessons 3 days a week for me to come, and never once said anything about money. Did say that I will have to register. But this is how it works. And it's important. We just had a new moon in Virgo last night. The moon is still void in Virgo until 11:30 a.m. today, Pacific Standard Time. So this new moon in Virgo was in a pleasant aspect with Pluto and a pleasant aspect with Saturn, which means these energies are working together. But there's really nothing pleasant about Pluto and Saturn. It's all discipline and work. And there's not much pleasant about Virgo either. Virgo is work, right? And so here's the thing is, our energies are working towards a new way of being. This is what Pluto is. It's transforming yourself at the deepest level. Virgo is what works and what doesn't. It gives you this opportunity to say, I'll take this because this serves me in this way. I will leave this because this does not serve me in this way. You get to look at your relationships, who you are being with yourself, first and foremost. How do you talk to yourself? What are you listening to inside of yourself? Are you encouraging yourself? Like for me, I just go, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful brown skin. You are so gorgeous. Look at your body. And I talk to my organs. Oh, thank you so much, kidneys, for the work that you do. Thank you, pancreas, for the work that you do. Just giving thanks for my heart, that you have been beating from the moment that that I was conceived. You have been beating. I'm so grateful. Heart, you are so amazing. You are so strong. You are so gorgeous, right? Thank you so much. I have been having an experience of my hair had been thinning. And so I literally just, oh, hair, I just love you so much. And thank you. Thank you for the work that you do. Just really loving your body, loving yourself, loving your face, loving every part of you, your feet, your toes, because your body is listening to you. Your body is like, oh, just like, if somebody comes to you and is like, oh my God, you look so pretty today. You're doing such a good job. You're so handsome. If you're a brother, a man, and your woman is like, baby, it feels so good when you do this. It just makes me feel so happy. You're going to take that in. It's going to make you feel good about yourself. So you have to talk to your body that way. Talk to your organs. Thank you, liver. Thank you for doing what you do for me. Thank you for clearing out. Thank you, stomach. Thank you, intestines. Your body is listening, and that creates a new field inside of you of receptivity that allows you to take in and feel safe and feel connected. So you have to commune with yourself in a way that restores your faith, that builds your trust, that lets your body, your soul, your essence, your energy know that you are trustworthy, that you are reliable, that you are intentional. And so this is this energy of how do we transform ourselves by the way we speak to ourselves. And that's the new moon in Virgo. So you have this opportunity to begin to speak to yourself in a new way, and you have to practice it. When I first started this work, I didn't speak to myself in a bad way, but I spoke about the world in a negative way. I don't know how I'm going to get this. I don't believe this. Why are they doing that? What's going on? Have I been left out? Am I being betrayed? Am I being neglected? All of that is still speaking to ourselves. I was never one to talk to myself, but I did also have a thing where I didn't believe that I would show up. You're not going to show up. You didn't do this last time. You didn't, like that kind of stuff. All of that is negative self-talk, and you have to catch yourself in the act and bust yourself and stop doing that shit. So today we are in the new moon energy in Virgo. So we want to begin to notice the ways that we talk to ourselves that don't work and begin to clear it. Notice how your mother talked to you. You know, I know with me, with my son, I have a tendency to be, did you do this? And did you do this? And what about that? And you should do this better. And that's the voice that's going to be in his head. So I do my work to counteract it with praise and loving him and honoring him and encouraging him. I'm so inspired by you. You're so beautiful. You did so good. All of this, I love this. Maybe we can do this way. Have you considered this? Understanding your language, it is so significant. You are listening to yourself. You are listening to yourself. And if you're saying stuff like, oh, I did it again, and I shouldn't have done that, and why did they do, that's you listening to yourself. So it's very important for you to pay attention to how you speak to yourself and to understand that it's important to speak transformational words to yourself. Listen to meditations on YouTube. Go listen to Deepak Chopra. Go to iTunes. There's all sorts of programming and mind transforming meditations to help you get clear. I have been doing this stuff for years to help me get to where I am today. At least 6 years I've been doing deep, listening to transformational stuff through the night so that I could change my mind, and it's finally working. And now I can think something because I've cleared the pathways. I can think I want to take surf lessons, and then somebody shows up with a surfboard and teaches me a lesson, who's a teacher, out of the blue. So this is your power. This is your power, and your power is your responsibility. And the thing that's important to know is that the current construct is coming undone. So we can no longer rely on the old ways of being. They're done. I hope you hear me. They're finished. So the more you can take your energy out of that, take your thoughts out of that, stop relying upon that and start relying on a new way of being. Turn off the TV, turn off the music, turn off the programming so that you can program your mind in the way that works for you, because what you program is what you're going to get. All right. Peace and blessings. You all, if you want to understand the trust work, the faith work, how to create this cause and effect with the universe where you can just say, I want something and it comes, register for the Mars course because the Mars course gives you the rituals to begin to clear those energies out, to take action. Register for the Mars course and share this video, because when you share the video, everyone starts to learn and we change the world. It's so simple. We just don't believe in ourselves enough. We don't understand how impactful we are. But I'm telling you, you're going to start to see the results. It takes a little time, but you'll start to see the results, and everything will be different. All right, y'all. I love y'all so very much. Happy new moon in Virgo. It is time for us to clear the thought patterns and the ways of being that are blocking us from being true to ourselves. And what does it mean to be true to yourself? To be God in your life. To be absolutely God in your life. And if you're not God in your life, someone else is. That's just how it works. You're either God or someone else. And of course, there is the creator, that is the ultimate God. But you are a creator too. So you either are giving your power to something and something else, or you're using it for yourself. Peace and blessings. Greater than these things shall you do. I'm the Moon Mama. Bye-bye.